Because I have nothing else to do.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another beautiful Sunday where we're here to play the last story that we have in the tale of, well, the collection of tales. And you might be thinking it's the last one? Well, check our channel again. Anyway, today we're doing the tale of Sangoon, which is a direct continuation of the tale of Apex Changui. I think in this part, the tales are in order, right? You have to do them in order. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you
Okay,
can...
because the first part in Land of the Morning Lights, the tales could be done in any order. Here, they're the continuation. In fact, yesterday, like, I accidentally almost did a quest of Sangoon, because they just naturally flows into one another. Without further ado, let's see what Mr. Tesso has...
maybe let me read the
Oh, yes, I
introduction.
forgot about it. Yeah.
Thank you. Sangoon, the protector of Donghae Province, who once rewarded seonbi and warriors for their bravery and wisdom, is now unleashing a punishment on people through tiger attacks. For what reason must innocent people face death and turn into Changui? The reason must be found for the chance to put an end to the tiger attacks. The formulation of this sentence was a little bit weird, but okay. But actually we know why, because it is explained in the Apex Changui.
Yeah, weren't they supposed to... Like, they already said the reason. I guess for people that didn't pick the right options, they didn't see it. No, we both know it.
Both say that allegedly the reason why Sangoon is gone quite mad is because someone stole his cab. Actually, this part of the quest would be how do we fix it, because we already know why Sangoon is mad.
Yeah.
How we unmad Sangoon, this should be the introduction.
Yeah.
Feeling better than ever. We can head out to the Tiger Palace this instant.
Because Tesso... Okay.
Ah, sorry.
Can't do that yet.
Feeling
Go
better
ahead,
than
what were you
ever.
saying?
We can head out
Because
to the Tiger
Tesso
Palace this instant.
was wounded in the previous story because the Apex Changui attacked us and the Tiger Slayers. Tesso remained seriously wounded, and we had to save his soul because he was about to transform into a Changui and lose his soul as well. So that's why right now, of course, we beat the Apex Changui, so we brought back in one piece Tesso, and that's why he's like, oh my god, I feel so good, wow.
Let's remember he almost lost his soul, so technically he should be weaker because, you know, but...
Maybe he's faking.
No, Tezu. We can't do that yet. Not until you fulfill your filial duty.
What the heck are you talking about? Filial duty? You mean my father?
How do you think you managed to survive? It's all thanks to your old man who pulled through with the ritual despite his age. So stubborn. But the apple
thanks
doesn't
to us,
fall
but
far
okay.
from the tree, it seems. I asked your father to come meet you here, but he still won't budge.
I thought this lands value loyalty and filial piety?
Oh my god, piety, I guess.
He seemed to have been born for Mount Tebek. Or rather, for Sangoon. He praised Sangoon to those who climbed Mount Tebek, and guided them safely on the path from tiger attacks. Sometimes, Sangoon and my father sat side by side on top of Bombawi, and watched the sunset sink behind the mountain.
Here you can see that the guy's father had some sort of bromance with Sangoon. Happens.
As a child, I both feared and revered Sangoon.
He's having the Oedipus complex, but with the Sangoon and his father. I guess the mom wasn't there. What happened between the two of you?
One morning, during a winter storm, my mother passed away while I had left the house for a brief moment. Her body bore the clear marks of a tiger attack. That's when I saw Sangoon disappearing into the distance. I drew my bow immediately, but my arrow fell short. I was overcome with rage and sorrow, and I collapsed, weeping
Yeah, good
loudly.
luck killing Sangoon with an arrow, by the way.
Next time get a crossbow.
Just then, my father arrived. He lifted my chin and slapped me across the face. He said, How dare you draw your bow at Sangoon?
To be fair.
Strained relationship.
Strange relation.
Have you completely lost your mind, Father? Mother is dead because of a tiger attack.
A tiger attack.
Your wife died in her home, torn to pieces by a tiger, while you were busy serving those damn tigers.
This is heaven's will, which cannot be opposed. You're my son. Why can't you realize this?
Damn this house! Damn this family! Enough of this mountain guy job! I'm quitting!
I quit.
Bro, do you see the size of Sangoon? Like, if he really clawed at your mom would be a fucking, like, Tetris puzzle, not a...
That man said that I had committed a sin for threatening the Mountain Lord. I felt sick to the core after hearing those words. And I cut all ties to my father.
Let's go, healthy relationship.
Understand how he could spout such nonsense. After having lost his one and only wife. Gnawed to
How many
bits
was he
by
supposed
a
to have?
tiger. And now that fool saved me from the Changi's grasp? Perhaps that too was the will of the great and almighty Sangoon.
Tesu, all children have a duty to respect their parents. Don't be like
Depends.
this. Go find your father and hear the truth of that day.
Yeah, because obviously, technically, if you know from the previous story, that the father of Teso has knows something about that day that the child does not. And as a healthy relationship, which is totally how Reddit sees parent-children relationships, obviously he didn't tell his child, and his child was screwed up. So they went on Reddit and they asked, okay, I, father of 39 years old, just yelled at my son after a tiger murdered my wife. Am I the asshole? And Reddit told him, no, cut off all ties with him, he's clearly the asshole. And same thing happened with the son. He went on Reddit and was like, okay, I, son, came home, saw my mother dead, attacked by a tiger, and my father praises tigers. Am I the asshole? When I told him to fuck off, and he's like, no, and you must cut off all ties apparently, and... I don't know.
The truth! Sure. I'm sure there were things that were left unsaid. But what about the bruise
really?
he left on my heart when I was just a child?
Oh my god, hey, so you're like 40 years old, my man, grow a pair.
Go therapy.
He's technically a tiger hunter, doing one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Like, this is some like Korean drama
He's
acting
like
level.
one of the special guards of the king because the tiger's layers come from the capital, as far as I understood.
Yeah, and look at him, he has a full-on developed beard. He has more beard than me. He has more chest more hair on his chest than me, and still acts like a little bitch. Damn.
Hey! There's been an incident. Old Man Mansu has been taken by government officials.
Huh? What are you talking about? For what? What could he have possibly done?
Tesu, let's go to the government office first. Then we can head to the Tiger Palace. Got it?
And here the government did something very stupid, because as I like to remember, this is a force from the capital and an external force that's loyal to the king. Usually as a lord, when you have a force like this on your land during medieval times, you wanted to make sure everything was perfect. Because if the general was like, yes, they mistreated us, your head would be on the pike, just like you as a lord, you would punish peasants. Okay, we're going straight to Seoul. Alright, straight to Seoul, guys. We're going to tell on the Yongsan of the east, and the king will invade this land and therefore liberate it from the rebellious camp. And we have the good ending. Ah, no, wait, we're just in Dalbol village. That's to be us, I guess.
Yeah, because we are going to the prison. You know that they
Yeah,
have
the prison. Two fucking sticks tied together by some ripped bamboo and call that a prison. My god.
And yet here we are.
My captain's cabin from the Karak is more of a prison than this.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, he's about to get beat. Alright, let's go witness some Korean culture, folks.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the base camp? I'm sorry I dragged you into this.
He's safe for this tiger slayer. What is he guilty of?
How dare you interfere with the Sato's interrogation?
How dare you?
Sheesh, what's the rush? Hold on a minute. What kind of crime could old man Mansu possibly have committed? He's lived his entire life up in the mountains.
Oh, and now you're to defend the guilty? Joe Monsu here has committed 2 crimes.
2 crimes, incredible. He breathed through his left nostril doing the right nostril day, I guess. Old Manso's first offense?
The defendant conspired with Beyond the Butcher to illegally breed and distribute snakes. Therefore, the licensed snake catcher starved for days. He was greedy and only concerned with satisfying his own needs at everyone else's expense.
Dubbed.
Your lordship,
Dove.
I'm not trying to protect the defendant. It's just that I just can't let some things stand as truth when they aren't. This person here doesn't have a greedy bone in his body. He's got no money, and he's never even bought his own wife a ring. He's just a mountain guide who has worshipped Sangoon for his entire life. Why would he suddenly develop the desire to prey on people?
Tesu! How... What are you doing here?
Because we can teleport Old Man Manso. I guess he didn't know about that. Was there a witness?
Well, of course there's a witness. Joe Monsu, do you know
Oh,
these
the
people?
Honorable
I
House
certainly
Trade
do
Servants.
remember them. They were the ones who not only poached all the snakes in Donghae Province, they also went as far as catching and selling all the snakes in Bade Forest.
Oh my! What did he just say? Does that mean that the snake I had, it wasn't a snake that had drunk the blessed water?
I would say no.
Rotten old man. Your Honor, he's the one. He's the one who told us to get lost. That Mount Tebek was his domain.
You're saying he was forgetting his duty in crossing the line? And that he was trying to hog all the snakes of Donghae Province for his own sake?
You snake hunter scoundrels! How dare you
Ooh.
speak lies? Aren't you afraid of the heavens? Feasting on ill-gotten gains from secret deals. Mark my words. I'm fully aware of your schemes.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah, Old Man Manso's second offense.
Additionally, Joe Monsu violated the curfew order. I heard the petition of the scholar from Byoke was delivered to the capital at night. Everyone in Donghae Province knows that you are the only person who has mastered the paths of Mount Tebek.
course,
Who
he's the only
else but
person.
you would dare to cross the mountain teeming with tigers at midnight?
Yeah, who else would be so stupid?
A petition? I've never heard of this. I live only for the mountain and know nothing of a petition.
Young Gun, if what you claim is true, and you were not involved in our dispatch. We are a special forces unit that operates independently of the King's orders, which means preventing tiger attacks is the most important thing for this country. And how is it that we weren't called upon until recently? Was the curfew imposed to prevent anyone from calling us? And that implies
Yes.
that there's something we stripe folk should be blind to regarding the happenings of Donghae Province.
Exactly.
That's what I said. When you have a special force, you want to make sure everything is clean, and pulling these things off usually ends up with the lords governors being impaled.
General,
And to be fair, this is actually accurate though, because many think that the villain people, like the villains, the corrupted in the public administration are like 200 IQ. No, usually it's just because they have the chance to do what the fuck they want, and then the moment you push a little bit of control, everything falls apart because there's no great master plan. Just like they had the chance, nobody stopped them because there was zero control. So yeah, makes sense that they are that stupid.
Yeah.
You're mistaken, General Aho. The curfew was announced publicly in relation to the
look
criminal
at how
investigation of
who
Moodle
graced
Village.
us with his
And
presence.
if I'm honest, it was to prevent the spread of the Odukshini. You must know the Odukshini, they're like a contagious
Yeah,
disease.
full like this of Odukshinis.
Furthermore, the reason for not calling upon the Stripe Folk was not intentional, but rather because you are His Majesty's personal guard. The Black Death looms once again, while Lord Bunghuang still slumbers on Mount Ashi. Who will protect our frail king, if not you? And General, I, Lee Doksu, am the Lieutenant General of the Donghae Province. As soldiers of His Majesty, it is also your duty to follow my orders and guidance.
Fuck your orders and your
Listen up,
guidance.
Tiger Slayers! Entrance to the Tiger Palace is now prohibited.
What?
Until further notice, everyone should prepare to return to their homes.
Doesn't work like this.
That
Your
doesn't work
lordship,
like that.
The Changui who serves as Sangoon's right hand has been defeated. If Sangoon's powers have weakened, what are we waiting for?
You've always been a man of spirit, Tesu. That's why I like you.
Oh no, gonna be beaten.
But you grew up alone, having to fight for everything you have. I'm sure you haven't forgotten how you've had to earn your place. I have high expectations of you, and I am always watching.
Again, the answer to His Majesty, not the Lieutenant of the Donghae Province. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
The dispatch was unexpected, and our budget is already tight. Even if we were to ask the people to help accommodate you, there would be more emaciated villagers than dead tigers. I will soon decide how to best utilize you. Be patient and have faith in me.
I mean, we're gonna hunt again. Are we not?
Withdraw your order!
Gotta hunt more boars, I guess.
No.
Please, be reasonable! Withdraw your order, your lordship! We don't know if it was because of the tiger attacks, but the cries have not stopped throughout the Donghae Province. From Gumiho, the Songakshi, the Nduokshini, and even the Gusensei. Even the Bamboo Legion, protectors of this land, have turned their backs on us.
It was an
However,
accident.
at some point, the crying finally began to subside. Pombawi Valley is the only tear-soaked land that remains.
Bro,
To
we
bring
solve
peace
every
back
fucking
to
other
our
problem.
lands. To send down the stripe folk. Isn't that the will of the king?
Yeah, that's right! We can hold on a little longer!
Hey, Stripe Folk, whatever you need of us, we believe in you!
We can feed the bellies of our stripe folk. What's a little
Yeah,
hunger
what's the
to us?
problem? We have the traveler going to hunt boars for us.
Yeah.
When did you all? I'm giving you 3 days. Take care of it. I've heard a lot about you. Impressive. I've never seen you in person.
No, never.
Strange. I feel like we've met somewhere before. But that would be impossible.
Hey.
I'm aware of your contributions. Let's have a drink together soon. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey.
Hehe. Haha.
I almost thought we were caught. Haha. It must have been so dark that he didn't see you back then. And I also wasn't wearing the same costume. I mean, it is truly a miracle that we haven't been gotten caught, even after getting so involved in everyone's affairs. Haha. Why is Captain Terso so stubborn? Wait, he isn't going to ignore the Yongam of the East, is he? Well, technically he has the authority to,
Exactly.
so...
In theory, they should be on the same level because the Yongan of the East responds directly to the king, but also the captain of the Tiger Slayers.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense to think that he probably like, no, you have to answer to me. Some the legion's like, no, he's separate force. They specifically build a separate force that doesn't go through the army's bureaucracy bullshit, so... Ah, he's back. Let's ask him what he's going to do now. Probably a few crimes. Let me just get my inventory slots thinking.
Yeah, same.
Alright. I love me some crime. Alright. In game, of course. Hello, Tesso.
Captain Ahung said that someone is going to be watching us. But the sound of the waterfall is going to mute everything we say.
In fact, in the background you can see them drying peppers. What are you going to do now?
The Youngum tried to drag my father into this case with Mr. Byun, the butcher. I kept wondering why. Why him? I was already investigating Mr. Byun. I have an idea as to his whereabouts and what he's been up to. Strangely enough, it seems he's recently run off. But he's probably still within the province.
Come to think of
He
it,
was
why did
selling,
the Gungam try to drag Mr.
like,
Byun into this?
Some fucked up name.
Seemed like a quiet
counterfeit
guy who just
goods,
minds his
like-
own business.
Any charges against Mr. Byun?
It was the first day the Youngum of the East gathered his troops in Bambawi Valley. It was the day right after the annual Grand Town ceremony. They say people were reporting tiger attacks ever since then. And that means something must have happened during the ceremony. So I started looking into people who were there. And strangely, every single one of them either died, became Changui, or had taken off to some place.
Maybe old lady Biridongdok might know?
She said she remembered an accident, but she didn't remember anything else. She was in the middle of praying, and next thing she knows, she's waking up in her home. When she asked the people about what happened, they said that she had lost consciousness, and that Sangoon fainted shortly after. I thought that there would be at least one person who was still alive besides the old lady.
That must have been Mr. Byun.
But what made Mr. Byun run away? And why is old man Mansu being brought into the picture alongside him?
My father has no money, no power, no influence. So why is the government pushing this in such earnest? Why make him their patsy? They only took action when Mr. Byun had gone into hiding. As if things would fall apart if they were to catch him. And the lying snake catchers, they're suspicious too. I don't know who's lured them into making up lies about my father.
Probably did it for 2 silvers, man, come on. Honorable Choi brought the snake catchers into his home. They must be the one and the same.
That's right. I swear, I've seen him with my own 2 eyes. Those
We
snake
were
catchers
there.
went to Body Forest, just like old man Mansu said. Also, snakes were moved to the Honorable Choi's house at the hour when ghosts are said to start haunting. And there was some sort of agreement between the Honorable Choi and the snake catchers. But, Captain, did I just hear you say father? It seems that you've warmed up a little, huh?
Never
Shut
do
up,
something
Dosa,
like
and
this.
keep massaging those dried peppers.
Don't waste my time with your nonsense in a situation like this. If you already knew that, why didn't you speak up earlier?
Who would believe someone like me who's got no connections here? It's not like we outnumbered the prosecutors. They were not so close that I'd stick my neck out for you.
So who filed the petition to send our troops? If it wasn't the scholars,
Haha.
or old man Mansu.
Who was?
I seriously have no clue. But it doesn't matter at this point. It's a calling from the heavens.
What do we do now?
Tesu, I'll look for the butcher, Mr. Byun. You're aware of the tracking skills of stripe folk, aren't you? Why don't you and Dosa investigate the Honorable Choi family? There must be a reason why the snake catchers were dropping by so often.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We broke one of the jangtoks there and there was a ledger inside. Something's definitely up with them. If both of us lead together, we might look suspicious, so I'll go first. Gee, I sure am hungry. Perhaps I'll pack a spoon and join the Honorable Choi's feast.
I'll get ready to interrogate Mr. Byun. When the job is done, let's meet at my father's house.
Okay, Sasuke, damn. But, okay, so I guess instead of saying spoon, they should have said chopsticks.
No, they have the spoons.
Huh. Yeah, it's true they do, but they must
They are
need...
full of sops. If you the buppa and whatnot are
Yeah,
all
of course.
sops.
I'm actually curious about that. I know that the traditional Korean chopsticks are like
Different, yeah.
yeah,
because,
slightly different than the ones you know, but
because they are like thinner at the at one end and thicker at the other, if I remember correctly.
The Honorable Choi. He has the memory of an elephant. He recognized me from last time and kicked me out. What do we do now?
And for some reason here, we decided to use our metagame powers and be like, I have a game that might pique their interests.
I don't know. The Honorable Chue loves gambling, so I bet he knows every single game there is. The game you said. Is it something that can bring the entire family out to the yard? If not, I can't search his house.
My yard brings the boy to the...
Hey, you! Come here for a second. The Honorable Chue.
But like, I think there's some text missing because we went from, he kicked me out to, oh, I know what to do. Like, how? We don't know that he loves gambling. In fact, we find out only in the second line of the dialogue.
Apparently he knew.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy! Have you lost your hearing? I still have that bruise I got last time we met.
Yeah, so talk to me more. I'm gonna fucking put you in a pot. Out of my way. I'll see the Honorable Chue myself.
Hey, what are you... Oh, gee, I got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, screw you, useless dog.
Oh, then who might you be? And since when did the Honorable Chue home become a public recreation center? What? Did you say game? And you think you'll win? I guess you haven't heard about me, have you?
Ah, yes, like, you're the guy who illegally slept in my house and broke one of my most expensive furniture. Oh, you know a game? Come here, bro, we'll play.
Gambling addiction, what can I say?
I, Chue Nolbu, have never lost a game since childhood. Spinning tops, Yudnori, tug of war, you name it. I've never been outdone.
Yeah.
This confidence, you're challenging such a peerless man. If you're planning some scheme, I'll have every bone in your body broken. All right, let's see what you've got. I'm ready whenever you are.
I have to
know.
play yard.
Time to show you why I have an 81% win rate. Only 9, easy. Alright, so what you want to do in yard is you either go for the combos or the numbers. If you get a 6, try to always go for the 6s. Doesn't matter how bad it is. Okay, I might be trolling. I think I'm actually gonna lose this one if I don't get the second 6. Alright, I'm trolling.
Damn, this guy almost got an ayar. I swear to God.
My man is... Holy shit, yeah, my man got 4 out of 5. I'm forced to go with force here. Come on, game, don't troll me, like... I'm actually gonna lose here because my RNG is so bad. Holy crap, I'm actually getting my ass kicked.
This guy almost got a yard of 6.
Yeah, bro, he killed the fucking boss music, like he's a G. Oh no, he trolled, okay, he trolled. So here, let's see, I have 2 3s, it's my best chance. Okay.
This guy keeps getting 6. Fucking stop him.
Okay, I got a 12. Bro's just rerolling everything. Yeah, fuck you. Goddamn troglodyte. There you go, I got 6s. Now we're bringing the game rolling. So here, instead of putting sacks of sticks, you should put mates. Because 6 is the biggest one you can get for a combo. You should also... Oh, he got 3. Damn. Holy crap, he got 4. He got 4 6s, bro. This guy's gonna kick my ass. No, this guy... It's not like he's gonna kick my ass. He is kicking my ass. What is this illegal moves, bro? I got 3 3s. I don't know about you, but he almost got yard like
yeah, same.
3 times in a row. Like, my man needs to chill. What? He got yard like almost 4 times in a row.
He almost got yard of 6 and 5s.
Bro, he's actually kicking my ass. Nah, screw you. I need to restart. What the hell? Well, my man's like pulling yard after yard while I can't pull. Alright, let's go for the ones here. 3 ones. Yard of 1, let's go. You see, guys, like I'm telling you, like Nolbu kicks butt. Okay, now he's chilling. I'm not sure what happened before, where he decided to wake up and choose violence.
But because like this NPC has a good AI to play Yara.
Good AI, my ass. He got almost Yar 5 times in a row. Like that's not good AI. That's just like good AI. She goes to Las Vegas thinking she can make a winning like salary, monthly salary by playing games at Las Vegas. Because apparently it's the AI. Not that the game is rigged. Good AI. That was a funny one.
I won.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know actually.
My god.
Yeah, I won.
Okay.
And that's why I have 92% of winning.
Kicking his ass.
Except with the character with which I play Yaru with Sweetsy, because in that case we are 50-50.
3 6s. Okay, mates. Now that I got the mate's peak and Dragon Claw with 6s, like I have very high chances of winning. But before, where he got like 6 in his first turn, 6 in his second turn, 6 in his third turn, I was like, nah, bro. Like, goddamn thing is more rigged than a goddamn claw machine in Las Vegas. I still can't believe that. Oh, you guys good AI.
I don't know, I won.
Good AI. He skipped like the best in-hand mates. He just reload everything randomly. Good AI, my ass. Yeah, he's gonna take our jobs. I go. No, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna zero everything because I don't care. I'm basically dabbing on this poor monkey. Good AI. 0 points. Like, can't you play a bit faster, bro? I did my turn in 1 second. Okay. Yeah, you can get the best in hand and you still don't win. Foolish little man called Noblu. We don't talk about the first one.
Did I just
So you admit?
lose? Noble doesn't lose. Fine. Consider it a warm-up. Let's go again.
So you admit I won?
You call this a game? I haven't seen such a stupid game in all my life. Was anyone around? I, Nobu, played no game.
Maybe try practicing with the servants, Nolbu.
You must have lost your minds. How dare you lowlifes dream of playing games with a young one such as myself?
He's basically Kaiba from
Yu-Gi-Oh!
From Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah.
Get out now, or you'll regret it. Get out!
Okay. Easy, bro.
Hello, Dolce.
Trapper, that was amazing. They were so absorbed that I managed to slip by. Okay, shall we take a look at what's written in the ledger? I ain't the strongest reader, so...
Yeah, shut the fuck up with this excuse, like... You're like 5 stories too late, Dolce.
How about a round of YAR with me
He's
next time,
fucking
eh?
reading bureaucratic Korean, like, yeah, I can't read, like...
Those people are, where you're from. Banana Nosu? I'll make sure to remember.
Banana nose.
But, yeah, but not all of them, right? There's definitely...
Huh?
All the people from Yara are from Balanos? Are they not like characters from other regions?
No, they are only from Balanos. You have Creo, you have...
Okay, yes, okay. I didn't know that. It's a fun fact. Okay, so fun fact.
Okay. Shall we take a look
We
at
can
what's
make a
written
short
in the
with this.
ledger? I ain't the strongest reader, so
You open up
take
the
a look,
ledger.
Traveler.
It's a list of the snake catcher who received exclusive rights from the Yongam of the East. The conditions state that all caught snakes are distributed by the Honorable Choi household, who then sends a portion of the profits to Chongye, The name of snake catchers in Barry Forest are also listed.
Looky there. They wrote it up in Hangul so people like me could read it too. Huh?
Oh, Hangul is the normal.
Hangul is the
modern
Korean
On
alphabet,
this
yes.
list, Chunyoje. That's the name of the Hyungam's private residence. Oh no. Did all that profit from the snakes go straight into his pocket? This is
Yes.
getting complicated. Mr. Byun's gone, no? And they were trying to cover it up by blaming old man Monsu. They claimed to
Aha.
be helping those poor folks who lost their homes to tiger attacks by hiring them as snake catchers. But in reality, they were exploiting them.
Poor Jose on how he knows about Yang Iksun private residence.
Oh, where did I hear about that? Lady Yodhwa told me about it. Anyway, I wonder if the Yongam of the East knew about this. I'm sure he was just trying to help in the beginning, and the Yongam was going behind the people's backs. Hold up. Wasn't it the Yongam that gave the snake catchers exclusive hunting rights? Well, let's go back since we found something. We're at the mercy of God knows who if we get caught.
Teleported.
I was on my horsey.
Eh.
Haha. Also, like, since when we are able to read Hangul, by the way?
Yeah, technically we shouldn't be able to read it. Because the alphabet in Black Desert, the Planet of the Morning Light, is Hangul. It is actually Korean, so... Makes no sense that we're able to read it. It actually makes no sense that we're able to understand people from Valencia and other things. How many languages do we know usually?
No, Valencia has the same language, like the main continent has a shared language.
Of course, because you know, as someone who does sociological studies, that everyone has the same language. I guess here the Tower of Babel was built and they reached God and they all speak Latin or something. I get it. Like, goddamn.
You found this in the Honorable Choi house? What is happening to this country? This will all come to an end soon. Captain Ahong found Mr. Byun and brought him back. You there! Speak the truth or else!
By the way,
what have you been up to?
What I wanted to say is that each region has their own language or dialect and whatnot, but apparently, due to commerce, everyone but Land of the Morning Light, because it was self-cut out of the commerce, have like lingua franca.
Of course, just like how Kamasil, that was locked until very recently, they somehow studied all the human languages.
Magic.
So that they could talk with it. Of course. Same thing with Odilita, that was also cut off from the rest of the world and basically killed everyone and only took slaves. Which, by the way, begged for mercy. And they're like, oh, look, they're funny when they cry. They specifically learn another language with your fucking...
It seems he covered up his scent by smothering rotten meat all over himself. That's how he was able to get away from the tigers and the Changui.
That's why he was also
See,
stinking all the
Traveler?
time.
I told you. I said Mr. Byun stank to high heaven.
Please spare my life. I don't understand a single word you're saying.
Break his kneecaps.
This man here doesn't know to
plotted?
fear the heavens. Traveler, rid him of his foul odor.
You know that torture doesn't work.
I know. Grab a bucket of water and pour it over him. Okay. Oh, there you go. It rendered. You just need a few seconds.
Oh, it was just to wash him off the bad smell.
Tell the
Okay.
truth. I will throw you into the tiger's den. The scent of your fresh flesh will surely excite the tigers in Changui.
Reaction.
Don't tell the truth.
Okay, now I speak with him. Bro, the tiger is beating his ass. Look. Nice. What happened during the Grand Town ceremony?
I'll tell you everything.
Torture doesn't work, eh?
No, I swear. The reason why why Sangoon
Bad
fainted at the
writers, but of
ceremony
course.
was because I spiked the meat with an exotic liquor from across the ocean.
Damn, he gave Sangoon moonshine.
They say if a tiger drinks such liquor, it gets dead drunk. So I mixed some of it into the pork. But as soon as Sangoon fell to the ground, the skies grew dark, and strange black things poured out from the tiger palace.
Yeah.
It's covered by our camera, but on the background there are the guys stealing the cub.
So this was all about someone trying to steal the cub from Sangoon? But who? Why would anybody do that?
We know why, but apparently we feign ignorance here. Who gave you such an order?
Just did what I was told to do. Why would a Baekjong like
No, you
me
know I don't.
know anything?
Yeah, we know, so just tell us who put you up to this. If you don't tell us, you'll have to pay the price.
Please spare me. I really don't know anything. I have a wife and an elderly mother as well.
Since you escaped, I don't think you have them anymore, brother.
Family? How dare you talk about family? Do you even know how many households have been torn apart by tigers? You think you could blabber like that in front of Sangoon? Take this guy and bring him to the Tiger Palace. We're heading there right now.
But, Captain, didn't the Yongam of the East tell you to wrap it up and head down? To forget about entering the Tiger Palace?
Does he look like he cares?
Dosa, you're the most stupid motherfucker I've ever met. First I thought he was acting like that, but after so many quests, I'm legitimately thinking like this guy, for as much as he's hiding, is completely stupid. He has -1 in politics.
I never had any intentions of following his orders in the first place. I shall deal with Sangoon once and for all.
As we said, it makes no sense that he'll try to impose himself between him and the Tiger Slayers.
I kept my mouth shut, thinking they might just lock me up if I said anything. They can do whatever they want with me, but only after I'm done with Sangoon.
Technically, they can't do anything to you.
It is inhumane to back down, after knowing the truth behind everything. I shall uncover their secret and make them pay for their sins of having deceived everyone.
A lady
Yeah.
I met earlier told me that the bodies of those who died from tiger attacks were filling a pit. Those in charge. I couldn't see any sign of sadness on any of their faces. Something is rotten in the province of Donghae.
Yep.
Something's rotten in Denmark.
Exactly.
Of course. I knew you'd understand. All right then. Let's retake the Tiger Palace.
Alright, let's go. Charge! Get some boob on the road. Ah, I can't. You can only eat it once every 4 hours for some reason. Guys, like, guys in Korea, like, how often do you eat it? You eat it once every 4 hours? Well, in the US, people eat so much that they become morbidly obese. So can, like, we become morbidly obese and just eat, goddammit, and not have to wait 10 hours to this stupid
I guess it
goddamn...
depends on the food, because different food has different.
No, but the one that...
cooldown.
I have, like, 11 Biotic count goop ups, which basically are useless, because every time I don't play that often to... Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there to Sangoon's little asshole. And we're gonna tickle it. I can't believe they gave Sangoon moonshine. And they were like...
I was thinking, what the fuck did they give from our land? Because I was thinking about the strong leak, probably what had Jared passing out in Serendia.
No, I think it has to be stronger. Considering that Sangoon is like 5 times the size of Jared.
We don't know how much they give to Sangoon.
But legitimately, they're like, oh yeah, let's make the protector of this land pass out. What's the worst that can happen? And they unleash the Odukshini in the sky, and they're like, oh,
oopsie daisy.
Oh no. Like, honestly, they should have put the Bamboo Legion as the last boss, and then they could choose if you help them or not, and if not, like, eventually they just die because of the Bamboo Legion.
It's time for the discourse.
Today, you have gathered here to celebrate your hard work.
Yes.
And to return to your hometowns, as the Yongam has ordered. Although the tiger attacks continue to ravage the land, we must obey the orders of our superiors and disband.
No order was given.
You all know that by the direct command of Warden E. Duxu, the highest authority in Donghae, entry to the Tiger Palace is forbidden. Disobeying his orders will undoubtedly have grave consequences.
Bro, study some
For
politics.
his word is law and beyond reproach. But I know you've all heard the rumblings from in front of the government office. The daring voices of the people shouting at the Warden of Donghae.
Be the man.
The voices of
Be
those
the
who are
man.
willing to take the food off their
Scotland
family's table
forever.
and give it to us so we can stand against the tiger attacks. We are a unit that moves without the king's orders. With this great power comes great responsibility. So, how could we turn a blind eye to the desperate cries of our people? Are you going to ignore that duty?
Yeah, so they're the only ones
No,
that can
sir.
act without the king's authority as well. So they're like,
Because they're a special force.
yeah, so
That's
they can
right.
take
We
the
are the
Dogsung
Tiger
word,
Slayers.
crumple it up, wipe their ass with it, and throw
what
it in
do
the
we
trash.
do? For what reason do we take them down? To protect our families and neighbors! That's right. Luckily, a few soldiers, including Captain Ahong, have agreed to join me in this. Therefore, I, Joe Tesu, will lead the charge. Who will follow my lead? We will follow, sir! Who will bring me Sangoon's head? I will, sir!
It's always us in the end.
But it is a soldier's duty to obey.
And that's a big
So,
but.
as ordered, the Tiger Slayers will disband. Return to your hometowns, cultivate your land, and take care of your parents, wives, and children. From this moment forward, we are mere civilians. Dosa, Traveler, will you be my witnesses?
Okay, we nodded.
So, any civilians looking to slay a tiger? Tiger Slayers, with me!
Basically disbanded, so technically.
And so we begin the hunt of the Tiger King, Sangoon, starting now!
Defeat all
The
enemies.
formalities, I swear to them.
But it makes no sense. Screw you, Sangoon. I'm going to come and get you. Yeah. Surely nothing wrong will come out of it, right? Okay, we wait for little Lemma while enjoying the beautiful lights. Look how many beautiful flashing lights. Those are also called fireflies. Unfortunately, Koreans didn't realize that they exist. But they thought they were spirits. Let's go. I'm not sure how far it was. Okay, talk with Teso. Teso!
What do you think? Is this the Tiger Palace?
I can't feel Sangoon's presence.
What could he be up to if he's not here? I guess he's off taking a break somewhere. However, if we offer you up as a sacrifice, I'm sure he'll be back in no time. Let's head in.
Oh my god!
When I was
Yeah,
young,
me too.
my
What the
father
hell
said
happened,
to me,
bro? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have nightmares with that one.
Seonbi and warriors who proved their bravery and wisdom were rewarded greatly by Sangoon in this palace. This is all in the past, but
Long ago, over a setting sun, Bong Huang of Mount Ashi created this Tiger Palace. Spoke of appointing Sangoon, the beast capable of swallowing the night stars, as the protector of Donghae Province. This is the last star of twilight from Mount Ashi. Therefore, Sangoon has no choice but to answer.
It's quite purple, not gonna lie. And that's the cinematic you get when you face Sangoon at the Black Shrine.
Here you can notice that the others being smart enough to get the fuck out of the cave, and in fact we're just sitting here like some dumbasses.
Yeah, all the fucking bureaucracy, 500, like 5D chess, and in the end, who's gonna fight? Yes, it's us.
Ba-ba-ba. Dramatic much. It's so dark that even on my OLED I can't see anything. God damn. And here is little Sangoon.
No, that's the big one.
Yeah, tell me how he thinks his mother still was
In pieces.
in pieces.
You know?
Like
Yeah. Should have been turned into smithereen.
Or your courage.
no, I will not prove my wisdom, nor my courage.
Ruler of the Tiger
I am
Palace of
stupid.
Tebek. Sangoon!
Hi, Sangoon.
I'll make you regret ever setting
And of course,
foot
like
in
every
this
other
place.
fight, you stay here and take damage for free.
Yeah, so many people one-shot here. And even now, I think people still getting issues, even in the quest.
Yeah. Sangoon is one of the most annoying goddamn bosses to do.
How much does it last, the buff?
A lot. And of course Sangoon here, like, it's actually random. He jumps, and if you don't dodge, you get like a debuff for your attack speed and everything. And you need to be careful because when he jumps, he can actually one-shot, and it's ranged. Even if technically the attack is melee, it does range damage, which is fucking stupid, especially in Calamity 7 because it's just one-shots, you know. But he still has the buff on him.
Yeah, same. We start at the same time, so yeah. He keeps teleporting, I don't know about you.
Yeah, he will keep teleporting until you you need to be close range to him. Even then, he will keep teleporting.
Yeah, because like I was legit under his ass trying to DPS.
Hey, he lost his.
Pathetic. You'll soon be torn apart by my teeth.
No, to me, he still has it and keeps teleporting.
I love when we're defeating a monster and then we lose. Isn't that the favorite thing in writing? You spend actually.
I don't know, I still have the buff, so.
You can take anything you desire, but not him, my one and only son.
Come on, Sangoon, buy this son. Come on, this is it.
It would silence your sorrowful heart. Unleash your rage on me!
Oh, Sangoon went to kill Monsoon.
Now! We must go now! It's our only chance!
Daddy! He has daddy issues.
What could you do without me?
You have to keep dodging to avoid the debuff. Now
You're doing your things.
Oh, okay.
Damn traitor! Now you can speak up! Whose fate did you seal?
I'm sorry.
You watched them all die! I'll be sure to throw your body to the tigers!
No!
Oh, fucking fine.
I will tell you the truth. It was the Yungam of the East and the Hyungam. My family was being held hostage. I had no choice.
They say that if you bring a tiger cub into your home, your family will carry that bad fortune for generations. Why would you do such a thing?
I don't know what else to tell you. I swear that's all I know. No, please, please, just spare my family. I beg you.
I shall take care of the dead slayers. Can you arrange a funeral rite for my father?
Okay, so we're going to help the poor guy do funeral rites for his father. As you can see, tigers are quite important in Korean culture. So we will see, River. Carefully scoop water. Okay, now we have water from the river. So let's figure out what do we need to do a cleansing trial for those who have fallen victim to a tiger attack. So far. River, lumber, okay, so we're gonna play Minecraft some more. It's basic at this point, I guess. I'm quite happy, just playing Minecraft non-stop. Okay, here is the tree we have to cut. Chop tree. We chop. Next, we need to hand over the materials to old man Donghae for some siru. I might be thinking, what is siru? And I honestly wish I could tell you, but I have no fucking clue, so we'll find out together. Siru. Ah, it is the stable keeper, of course. Hello, stable keeper. Here's the materials. I need siru. Thank you for the firework. You didn't really have to. I'm willing to help you anytime. especially for the host's sake. Here, take this hero and please use it well. What? So we didn't even need to do this. Whatever.
Well, I guess he needed ingredients, huh?
No, the wood was useless. Zero, in the land of the morning light, Zero, the earthenware steamer is placed on a stone tomb built to comfort the soul of a person who died from a tiger attack, and is sometimes used to symbolize the confinement of impurity. Oh, got some knowledge. This is the knowledge spot. The hell is it? Tiger flower. What? Oh, the tiger victim. There you go. Place the new Siru Tok. You carry out the tiger victim's funeral rite for old man Monsoon slain by Sangoon. Oh man, died Sangoon. You have completed the funeral rite with Auntie Hyang Gong's Siru.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm sorry for your loss. We managed to take down the giant Changui, but I had no idea how great Sangoon's sorrow truly was.
Tesu, stop the funeral. Your father is still alive, and he's with Sangoon.
Oh, the father lives. Let's go, the father lives.
Old lady, is that true?
Yes, but we don't have much time. They're both severely injured, so we have to make a decision.
All Sangoon wanted was his baby back. If we send the cub back to the palace, the tiger attacks will stop.
No. We don't have time for that. It's not just for my father's sake. There are also families of soldiers who lost their lives battling the tiger attacks. Now is our only chance to take him down for good. And put a stop to these tiger attacks once and for all!
And here we have a nice choice. So, the first one is defeat Sangoon, the protector of Tebek, who has already done evil. Now is the perfect time to stop the tiger attack since Sangoon has become weak, Captain Tesso. Or grief of losing a baby. Return little Sangoon to Sangoon. That's a nice little tongue twister. To calm down his fury and ask for forgiveness. Returning little Sangoon back to its parent can end the tiger attacks. Generally, if it was up to me to make this choice, obviously I would say, well, since he is the protector of this land and when he fell asleep the skies turned blue, what would happen if you tried to kill him? Why is that even an option? Why? Who the fuck wrote this? Anyway, so obviously this, since I did the good part, now I have to be like, Rip Sangoon. Okay, so the father is alive, so that's good.
That's something.
Thanks for doing what I asked of you. Care to take a look? This is a paper I found at my father's place.
About how to collect the energy of the decree of Ahshi within Sangoon.
I found this information, but I'm sure that this isn't just an old man's delusions. According to the legend of Bombawi Valley, he was reborn under the decree of Lord Bonghwang of Mount Ashi. Sangoon is a mystical creature born from the power of the decree of Ashi. This is the method by which you can counteract the decree of Ashi.
Can end Sangoon once and for all?
Yes. The decree is a divine order from Lord Bonghwang of Mount Ashi. Going against such an order means death. I think Sangoon trusted Old Man Mansu with his life. They must have had a special bond. Ashes that remain from the fallen star of twilight. It must be referring to that star. Each Tebek tiger is born with a flower seed. They say that a tiger flower blooms when a tiger dies and creates nectar. We also call the flower seed the Star of Tebek.
The power to go against the decree of Ashi lies in honey. Why don't we try it? Can you get me some honey before the funeral rite for tiger victims ends?
Perhaps Sangoon knew of its destined death and told those things to Old Man Mansu. Haha. Nothing lasts forever in this world, you say. Nope. A mouse gonna be in your life forever and ever. Didn't I prove that already? Ha. Whatever, man. Gather tiger flowers. Here's a tiger flower. I gather tiger flower. Head over the gather tiger flowers to Old Lady Brindog at the Tiger Slayer base. Hello, little shaman. Make me honey.
The tiger's tears, and may they wash away all your resentment.
Once you obtain a hand over the tears of the tiger, the vengeful souls will shed tears on their own. You'll need it. Whatever you say, guys. Whatever you say.
When the ashes of the fallen Twilight Star are scorched with the souls tormented by tiger attacks, you shall have the power to destroy the decree of Ashi. This is it.
Maybe because the resentment comes from the victims of the tiger attacks. Its energy is far from ordinary. It's hard as steel. So what do we do with it?
Okay, for me, Dosa didn't appear.
Take it to Bokdari in Youl Pass.
It was
Make
weird.
the death blow bullet to end Sangoon once and for all. While you're doing that, we'll make preparations to get the Star of Twilight. You must get the death blow bullet.
Death blow bullet. What the f... Let's go ahead and kill the only protection that this mountain has. In the name of revenge. Surely there'll be no bad consequences.
Well, I've never seen a red boil before.
What are you doing?
Oh, Fox Goddess! Fox Goddess! How could you have let such a fate befall me? Have you no mercy? You wanted me to make them a hammer so they could smash up the Tiger Palace or something? Huh? Who asked for such a thing? You want me to just tell you and expect nothing in return? Well, I've never seen... I just want to live a long life. Huh? You're saying that tigers have developed a taste for fox meat recently? Well, I've never seen a red boil.
Get the gem. What of fascinating material. Oh, we're gathering wild berries now. Holy crap, we really are playing Minecraft. It's like I was memeing it all along, but the more we're progressing through, the more I realize that we're actually just playing a survival game. Gather wood, gather stone, gather food, gather berries. Give wild berry to Bogdari. Bogdari! Here, have some wild berries, girl. They're safe to eat, I think. Since we're not shamans or druids, technically we wouldn't know what's safe to eat or not. So here we go.
The Black Spirit told.
What a feast you
Of
prepared
course,
for
of
me.
course. The Black Spirit knows everything. Just like how it knew ancient language, and that's why we had to get scammed in order to learn ancient language. What a feast you prepared for me. Let me try to figure out what happened. Ahem.
Some men in black rags brought a lot of coins. They gave us a fragment and asked us to make them a hammer strong enough to destroy it. The fox goddess appeared in my dream that night, crying heavily from grief. She cried, "There will never be another birthday for Sangoon."
Okay, so what's wrong? Someone doesn't deserve birthday parties.
Well, do you know who they took the hammer to? Of course you don't know. It was the Yungam of the East. That's why I couldn't ask where they were going to use the hammer. If I got on the wrong side of him, my life would be at risk. So, here. The death blow bullet you asked for is complete. Use it to kill Sangoon and stop the tiger attacks.
Okay, now I'm in the British Dog's home and I have to travel to like try and get rid of the Changui and Tiger Beast to obtain Stars of Twilight. I really think they cut some quest or something because it doesn't make that much sense. I mean, I kinda get it, but what the hell are they on about? Okay. Making our way slowly but surely, eh? Goddamn Changui bastards. Trying to mess with us. Got a boy. Then we're gonna get... Oh crap, it's a tiger! Quick, kill it! Alright. I guess the tiger didn't stand a chance against a massive katana. They were coming, it was coming right for me. Next time I have to like throw a gun at it, you know. It was like, oh no, his arm is coming straight for me. Come on, come on. Let's get the goddamn tigers. So I'm obtaining the stars of the... Oh, trap. Oh, I see. I was supposed to get attacked by enemies. Unfortunately, my horse could not exist in this realm, so therefore I could not be pulled into this realm. No, I just randomly defeated the tiger. And now we have the death blow bullet. Killing a tiger is still a very difficult task, even if you manage to pierce through the tiger's tough hide because of its powerful muscular body. Looks like a Giga Chad. Especially if it's Sangoon who upholds the decree of Ashi. However, this bullet is a rare creation crafted by Bogdari, infused with a precious mineral obtained through the sacred offering of the tiger flower containing the Star of Tebek. This bullet carries an icy vengeance capable of piercing through Sangoon's defenses and reaching the depths of his heart. Or as I like to say it, a gun! Also, it's not really that hard to kill a tiger, guys. Like, I don't know how to tell you guys in Korea, but usually a good spear or a crossbow is all you needed. Hey. You got ready so fast, I'm impressed. It'll be an interesting battle between you and Song Tune, or whatever his name is. Haha. Let's head to the Tiger Palace.
What the fuck was that, Black Spirit?
Black Spirit is not racist, he just doesn't care. It's quite different. They say they're doing all this crazy Star of Twilight description. The existence of Star of Twilight alone is a noble command of Lord Bongwan of Mount Ashi, akin to the decree of Ashi, as it is difficult for weak life forms to accept the command of an infinitely higher being. Only someone capable of solving the Star of Twilight may bring themselves to accept the decree of Ashi. So as someone with a big fat black spirit, we can also...
Main weapon. A long, fat, long main weapon.
Yeah, that as well. What is here?
Looks like I'm having the bop music while waiting for my turn to the crossroad.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. It's... Come on, come on. Punk bastards. Right now, we are at the Tiger Palace. Okay. So now I give the death bullet, which shall enter Sangoon. Sangoon, and there we put the Star of Twilight, which starts the exact same cutscene.
You know it.
Saving costs. It is what it is. In fun fact, here Sangoon used to one-shot people, especially when they were quite low level, and in Calamity 7 as well, it used to one-shot you. And it's actually objectively one of the worst fights to ever put. Because one of the biggest issue of fighting monsters in Black Desert is that they do their stupid animations which last 30 hours, and by the end of it they keep doing more stupid animation which lasts even more than 30 hours, but that makes it so the monster is invulnerable while it can move, and it doesn't stop them from like moving around and things, right? You think you can damage it, but no, they're just legitimately still immune to everything. So they said that they improve it, but even if you speed the cutscenes by 50% and skip everything, Sangoon still lets you for 1 minute get stunned twice at the beginning of the fight. Which, by the way, you can bug through. Yes, if you try to dodge during the cutscene, and you just speed it up instead of like straight skipping it, or you skip it at the right moment, you can move between the first and second stun And you can also like iframe the second stun, and this makes it so that you can attack him earlier, which is stupid. That removed the whole stun, the whole thing when he has to jump twice is so stupid. And the same thing that this fight, essentially he keeps jumping like a bunny. Is this like a tiger or a bunny? I swear to God. You know that tigers can't jump that high? Like, no tigers can live 36 feet, but they can't jump 10 meters to the top of the cave, goddamn you. Look how interesting this fight is when you just have to like wait for him to stop jumping, and he gets obviously a boost to health, mana, and fuck you. Like, come on. Come on, look at this. He just keeps jumping. Okay, stop jumping. He's in a good mood, so it means that you take these fights. Ah. How much is your fucking...
You'll soon be torn apart.
Come on. God damn you, Sangoon. Stop jumping and let me kill you, goddamn. No, not the cutscene. God damn it, not the cutscene when we're defeating, but we get our asses kicked again.
No, we are not getting our asses kicked again this time.
No one cares who rules Mount Tebek.
It's time you step down, Sangoon. You've spilled too much blood to keep your throne.
Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it. Go, Tiger Slayer, go. Whoa, shit! We only did one bullet, but they have like 20. Wait, really? The bullet didn't penetrate? Bring the cannons.
With the final blow.
He trusts me with the final blow.
Of you.
Of you. There you go. Wow. Oh, he's a 40. He likes it.
Are the last to prove your wisdom and bravery.
I'm the last of my wisdom and bravery. And he died. Disgusting pig. No mercy for Sangoon. Alright, boys, I'm making myself a nice cape out of him. Into... Oh. Now fallen, cold, and alone. Yep. Hello.
Sangoon, how tragic was your death. May all your troubles be washed away, and may you rest in peace.
Yeah.
It's now time to put an end to the dreadful tiger attacks.
You are right.
Dosa, before the heat completely leaves his body, please cut out Sangoon's heart.
Are you talking to me?
Dosa has to
no one else?
cut
Oh, Sangoon, please don't punish me for this.
the warm heart out of
Eldest son
Sangoon.
each family who were victims of the tiger attacks, come forth. Your task is to gnaw at the still beating heart of Sangoon.
They need to gnaw at the still beating heart of Sangoon. Damn, Korea, y'all crazy.
Well, it's a very powerful being.
Seed of Sangoon. You must chew and
They need to.
swallow
You don't understand. They need. The elder brothers of the victims need to be there on the spot Dosa needs to pull out the heart that's still beating, and they need to all eat from it at the same time.
It's a very powerful creature.
If I had my character here, the Sangoon would be Swiss cheese, okay? Swiss cheese. Sangoon would be more like a Sangoon.
Tebek's illustrious king shall now descend his throne. The boundless pain of losing a child is a dagger to point at your foes. His heart has filled with constant resentment, the kind that grows until it bursts. We shall swallow that thumping pain, so now at peace you go.
You go in peace. Now eat the goddamn heart, pussies. Don't leave a drop. After so many things I had to gather, the goddamn berries and wood, which by the way the wood was useless.
Anyways, what a relief that tiger attack is over. But where do you think that Tiger Palace artifact that Lady Yunhua asked us to find could be? I've looked everywhere for the relic, but no luck. Wait a minute. What happened to old man Monsu? Old Lady Bitty Gong Duck? Didn't you say that Monsu is alive? You think they made up? I wonder what they're talking about.
Yep. And finish the tale of Sangoon. Sangoon has been bested by me, the best warrior. Alright, we'll be right back.
So, the plan number one was, what if we actually kill Sangoon? By the way, there's another story that explains that the great plan concerning killing Sangoon was to then create another Sangoon. Yes, because the Sangoons are born, they are not made by the heavens. Okay, sort of they are made by the heavens, but like there is a certain process they have to go through, sort of like the Imugi will see Suntiem. However, we have a second option, which is the one the Sweetie did previously, and I'm about to do now, which is grief of losing a baby. Return little Sangoon to calm down his fury and ask for forgiveness. Returning little Sangoon back to its parent, because we don't know who the mother of the little Sangoon is, and the tiger attacks. Capitan Ahong. I need some fireflies. Perfect. My bad. Oh, okay. Interrogate Mr. Bion. The heck? Okay.
No. Oh, yes. I seem to have. There you go. It's back. Go ahead.
Okay.
No idea about the tiger cub. I swear on
Did you smuggle little Sangoon to Dalle Pier?
Dalle Pier? Will you spare my life if the case comes to an end?
How can you still try to make a bargain with us? We will butcher you alive if you don't tell us the truth right this moment.
Let me talk. I remembered something. After the day of the Grand Town ceremony, I met a couple of smugglers from
Why
Dalle
didn't
Pier.
you meet the smugglers?
I just met them to get the money I lent them. And I heard them say something about a tiger cub.
You've been doing some real dirty work. Now tell us, how can we meet those guys?
A few coins in the pocket of the Ebong might do the trick. Don't tell him I told you this.
How did it all come to this? Are you kidding me? unraveling lie after lie.
I mean, it
like
was
rows of fish
no
on my thread.
no mystery that there were like corruption issues.
Yeah, yeah.
My apologies. I really needed the money.
According to my father's log, Sangoon goes over to Nopse Pass every day at dawn, and Sangoon feasted on fresh dew and reddish grass. Plump sheep were fed to the cub.
I'll make straw dolls to liberate the Changui when Sangoon's rage is no more.
I'll look for something to bribe the Ebong with. Will you bring some food for little Sangoon traveler?
Possibly brought me.
Wrong decision, bro. Wrong decisions. Oh my god, like, let me go on my horsey.
The hardest thing in this game is getting our horse.
Swear to god. So, now.
Damn, you drifted out like those shorts on YouTube when someone gets in a brand new BMW and they like get off the road because they accelerate too fast.
Actually, it's not even that, but because my I don't have anymore the guide.
Oh yeah, it disappeared from me as well.
Yeah, like I can't see it anymore, and it's dark, so I can't see. And basically, I'm sprinting in the void. Because yes, I am checking the minimap, but in fact, like I guess I'll have to restart the game.
No, I don't have it either, and I changed after did whatever, and I understand.
No, but until this morning it worked for me.
But good for you.
So I really don't understand how they messed it up.
Yeah, I don't know either, like how the code is written to like mess up the guide.
Oh, here like it's about I have to go like around the Dongsan tree, so it's a bit.
Damn, everyone's talking about Tokyo Drift Korea, but Tokyo Drift Seoul is pretty lit as well, eh?
Whoops, I don't know what I killed. Whoops.
So they're called Cocos, or they were.
They were called. I have no clue where I'm going because I'm basically just looking at the minimap. This is how I'm driving. Like imagine driving at 200 kilometers per hour and you don't look at the road, you just look at the GPS.
Yep.
I mean, I'm doing quite good given.
Yeah, you're only swerving around like cow's piece, but you're getting to the destination. That's all that matters.
In my defense, there are quite some obstacles.
Yeah.
Fucking rocks, man. First of all, I'm using all my goddamn stamina for this. Let me see, like, if I have carrots, I'll have to get better carrots.
That was the shittiest carrot you... Like, this is the equivalent of going in a Lamborghini and fucking
That's
putting
like the one of the best, because it's the green. And it's not even the white, it's just that this type of... Okay, so... Place the sheep feed in your inventory. Right. Okay, I am not at the marked location. Okay, because you have to be exactly here. Okay. Okay, it didn't need confirm. So we place it here. It's just like getting the raccoons in Kama Sylvia. Okay, I'll have some ships getting around. It's a ship raised by Soryung. Capture the ship. You caught a plum ship.
A plum ship. Let's go.
Hey, haha, easy peasy for us. Let's go to Dalle Pier already. And in fact, no, we don't have the, because usually you got like the...
Yeah, you had a plum.
You usually got the, for example, the
item.
raccoon as an
Yeah.
item. No, the iguana. It was an iguana. Once it was even a child. I guess after some issues with that, they stopped.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Huh? Why are you carrying a live sheep? That's suspicious.
Thank you for your service to the nation.
Oh, indeed. We officers are not
You mean
paid.
they're
but
not paid?
We work hard nonetheless. Your hands are quite calloused, I see. Seems like you're loading it on that foreign ship. Go before anyone notices. You have
I guess this was
permission.
some also like how beautiful is the painting up here.
Yeah.
Do you see the a representation of Bonquan since it's
Yeah, it's actually very nice. I wish that more places were like Nomse Pass, but unfortunately, I have to live in a shit-stained village called Dalbol. And I don't know from Dalbol. There's not much reason to go to the Dale Pier, for example.
But I guess that what we said was sort of a password to go.
I was afraid we came all the way here for nothing. I thought we might not be able to pass.
Any information about the smugglers?
Yes, of course. I squeezed all the info on the smugglers out of the butcher, Mr. Byun. You really look like you belong here now, seeing as you were able to get here without much
I
trouble.
actually kinda am from here with this class, but hey, whatever, Dosa. Whatever.
It's okay, they don't know. Clearly we don't look like we're from this place. God damn, that's all the special carrots.
Oh, you should see the whole list.
God damn. That's much better. Seriously, giving her green carrots, like you get a Lambo and you try to, when you try to refuel it, you take like a small Pepsi bottle, you know, the half a liter one, and try to put it in. Like, yes, I mean, it's half a liter of gas, but...
Long time no see, Mr. Kim. You're not with those no-good smugglers, are you?
No way, no how. What brings you here, Princess?
As you can see, we're trying to get some information out of them. Do you know what happens to those who get on the wrong side of us, Dokebi? We shall record your crimes in the annals of our history. Then you shall forever be punished by us, generation after generation.
Oh, please forgive us for our crimes. We shall tell you of all our sins, Princess.
What's all this commotion about? Hey, Princess, we need a word with them as well.
You, Mr. Kims, do you realize what reckless deed you've done? How could you even think of smuggling little Sangoon?
I wasn't sure before, but I'm glad you're here now. Thank you for all you're doing, Princess.
While I give these lowly beings a good scare, bring me whatever they threw into the sea.
Okay, so they threw something in the sea, and we have to fish it up.
Damn, we go straight up fishing it up, like...
A place where a Kebi wind blows. Cast the fishing rod.
Cast the goddamn fishing rod.
Found evidence the smugglers tried to hide.
Like my ma wanted.
Let's bring the evidence you found to the Dokebi princess.
Let's do that. Come on, Dokebi princess.
The horse Kebi told me that a Pungmul troop passed by Sumul.
Through the ruins of Sopmol?
Yes, the Pungmul troop were told to move little Sangoon from Nampo all the way here to Dalet Pier.
Why was it the Pungmul troop who were asked? Wait, that can't be. To fool the Dokebi by hiding the roars of a tiger with the sound of music.
Oh, Mr. Kim, there's more. They even tried to sell little Sangoon to a foreign ship, though they failed. Ha! What were you trying to hide and why? Mr. Kim, will you take a look at what I asked of you before?
Smuggler's secret contract Shagaru.
Hide and why? Mr. Kim, will you take a look at what I asked of Shake-a too?
Shake it
What kind
too.
of awful name is that? Is this truly the name of the man who wanted to buy little Sangoon?
That's
Not a man actually, but
Idoksu. The Yongam of the East? Did he finally go mad? Why would he do such a thing?
Youngam of the East? That Mr. Yi who lives in that big house? Why would he even try to make money off of little Sangoon?
Yongam again, eh? Getting real tired of hearing that name. Where's little Sangoon then?
Mr. Kim, tell me the truth now. Where did you hide little Sangoon? Do you need me to hit you with a stick to come to your senses?
Get stick!
yeah, beat them with the stick.
Stone Island in Body Forest.
Isn't that where old lady Biddy Gongduk kept all the ghosts? Why is little Sangoon there?
The umbral energy must have suppressed its cries. How cruel of you! Would you keep your child there? We'll take care of them while you go rescue little Sangoon, a living creature amongst the wandering, lonely ghosts. The spirits will not easily let go of the living.
Well, that cub is forever traumatized.
Yep.
The next iteration of Sangoon is gonna destroy this country.
Yeah, we have to provide little Sangoon some therapy.
Yeah. And by the way, there's a lot of people that's on the forums complaining that like, oh, people in Land of the Morning like are so racist or so stupid or like the stories are so messed up. It's like, guys, this is essentially like what used to happen all over the world during medieval times. Just like the way the Yongam is corrupted here, every single lord was corrupted and abusing powers on their land before.
Yeah, but we have corruption even in the main continent.
No, exactly, but I'm trying to explain that these stories and things are just the same thing repeated over and over again. It doesn't really matter the culture. When someone is in a position of power, there is bound to be some sort of corruption or some sort of, you know, degree of issue. And like you and Dosa doing the same animation was...
No matter how many times I come here, it gives me goosebumps. Do you think that little Sangoon is really here?
Do I look like I read minds?
Yeah, do you look like we hunt tigers for a living?
Hey you, partner! Did you hear that? Haha! A faint voice calling to us. I think it was coming from the well.
From the well? Boys, it's fucking threw him in the well. They skipped Hakuna Matata. I'm like, Hakuna, get the fuck out of here, boy.
It's Wuju again. A well that hasn't been used for a while. Open the top of the well.
Ah.
It's little Sangoon, hidden away in the well, just as the Kebi princess suspected. Little Sangoon cheeks are wet with tear streaks, sign of its heavy weeping.
Oof.
Oh, little
Carefully
Sangoon.
hold the little Sangoon and return to the Tiger Palace. Aww. You rescued little Sangoon. Go back to the Tiger Palace to Sangoon. I wasn't on the horse, he was.
I don't think you were on the horse. It is what it is.
And yet.
And yet. That is home.
Aww.
Please, Sangoon, forgive the foolishness of our people and subdue your anger.
Haha, partner, the tiger was big but ended up being a big softie. The old lady has something to say. Let's go visit her.
Sangoon has forgiven us. Have straw dolls coated in boar fat delivered to every Changui to free them from their servitude and cleanse them of their resentment once and for all. Great majesty stretching upward toward the sky, Tebek rising for eternity. Take from our land this parent in anguish, whose terrible grief has burdened their soul. Let now our people be freed from their pain to live their lives in tranquil peace. Aye-Elsa! Aye-Elsa!
Anyways, what a relief that tiger attack is over. But where do you think that Tiger Palace artifact that Lady Yunhua asked us to find could be? I've looked everywhere for the relic, but no luck. Wait a minute. What happened to Old Man Mansu? You think they made up? I wonder what they're talking about.
And we finished exploring the tale of Sangoon. So, let's see now. The recap.
Oh, Lord.
Chapter 1. The Guardian of this land. A long time ago, Bonhuang of Mount Ashi flew to Mount Tebek. The star of twilight fell forth as he vomited the sunset, and with the decree of Ashi he declared the tiger that could bear this star to be the Sangoon, or Guardian over Donghae Province. There has been a Sangoon over Donghae Province ever since the first one had been appointed by Bonhuang, and those who proved their valor and wisdom in the cutscene was courage and wisdom went to the Tiger Palace to be rewarded heartily. The Sangoon of the present was guardian of these lands as well. Though Sangoon kept the tigers in check, tiger attacks would happen on occasion. It was the inevitable curse of nature. This Sangoon had a friend, Old Man Mansu, a man who had lived his entire life in Bembawi Valley. Mansu had a wife and son, both whom he loved ever so dearly. That son is the captain of the present Tiger Slayers. Contrary to his father, Teso vowed to slay Sangoon. After the Apex Changui passed on, Teso came to his senses and explained that, as a child, he believed that his father was born to serve Mount Tebek and Sangoon. One day, of a blistering snowstorm, Tesu's mother was killed in a tiger attack, and Tesu witnessed Sangoon's silhouette in the distance. Right as he was about to shoot his arrow, his father appeared and slapped him, saying, how dare he point an arrow at Sangoon. In the quest, actually, he tried and failed, so he wasn't stopped. He just miserably failed. And here we have a beautiful illustration of a young Tesu being slapped like a little bitch and allegedly Sangoon running away. Chapter 3. Order to disband. While listening to Tesu's story, Sangoon came running to tell them that Old Man Mansu was taken prisoner by the government office. According to the trial by Hyungam, Mansu's first crime was conspiring with Mr. Beyond to illegally breed and distribute snakes. The witness was the snake catcher from the Honorable Choice House, but Mansu said it was actually the snake catcher who not only poached the snakes of Donghae Province, but of Bari Forest as well. Apparently, those of Bari Forest don't work against the tigers, so it was a scam. His second crime was the violation of curfew. He allegedly delivered the Byokke petition to the captain at night, as no one else could have made it through the treacherous terrain of Mount Tebek in the dark. The Hyungam went silent when Captain Ahong said that if those claims were true, then there was something that in the Stripe folk were being kept in the dark about regarding the happenings of Donghae Province. And right then, the Yongam of the East walked in. The Yongam stated that the captain was mistaken, the curfew was to prevent the spread of the Oduksini, and that the Stripe folk tiger slayers were not called upon as they are His Majesty's personal guards. Then he declared that the Tiger's Palace was now off limits and disbanded the Stripe Folk Tiger Slayers, claiming the dispatch was unexpected and they are tight on budget. No, actually they didn't disband them. He didn't disband them. He just told them, go back to the capital, go back to the king, because we have no means to sustain the troops here. However, the watching villagers plead for him to withdraw the order, to bring peace back to our lands, to send down the Stripe folk. Isn't that the will of the king? Chapter 4. Mr. Byon. The Yongam was taken aback by the people supporting the Stripe Folk Tiger Slayers. He did not withdraw the order, however, and gave them 3 days to disband. Tesso had no intention of backing down either. It's a little bit different. He had already been investigating Mr. Byon since the day the Yongam had gathered his troops in Bambawi Valley. This was the day after the annual Grand Town ceremony. By the way, what actually Tesso does, he says, we didn't receive the permission of the Yongam to hunt the tigers, so I decide to disband so we can do what the fuck we want, because we are not considered tiger slayers like this. And his idea was to do it, to solve everything on his own, aka have us doing the dirty work, to protect his troops. But the troops decided to gather with him nonetheless, but it is what it is. Tiger attacks began being reported ever since that day, and the only one who survived had been Mr. Byon. The Stripe Folk troops then decided to find Mr. Byon and ask what happened at the ceremony. The troops left, and the traveler and Dosa went off the Honorable Choi house, because there was something off about the Jandok they had broken there before. And what's a better way to get information out of someone than with a game of Yar? The Honorable Choi tried his best, but was soundly beaten by the traveler. By the way, actually they skipped the fact that Mr. Byon told us that the way everyone passed out of those who weren't killed at the ceremony is because basically he corrected the food and put alcohol, so basically old lady Birigondok and Sangoon fell asleep in the meantime, and it was all a plan to have everyone distracted and steal little Sangoon. Meanwhile, Dosa found an astonishing piece of information, a list of snake catchers who received the exclusive rights from the Yongam, who distributed the poached snake to the Honorable Choi house, and all that money was being sent to the Yongam of Dalbol. With this information, Captain Tesso and Ahong interrogated Mr. Byon, who reeked of rotten meat. He covered his scent to protect himself from the tiger attack. Then he comes clean. Because we watched the scene of and here, like on the background, you can see the guys stealing Lirin Sangoon while everyone is terrorized by the Oduxinis, who are weirdly looking like Bonghwam, and you can also see Sangoon and old lady Birigondok passed out. Chapter 6. Summoning the Tiger Slayers. Sangoon had fainted at the ceremony because, under someone's order, Mr. Byon had spiked his pork with exotic liquor from across the sea. They say if a tiger drinks such liquor, it will collapse at once. While Sangoon was out like a light,
oh my god.
someone stole Sangoon's cub and the sealed Oduxini were let loose. But even after all of this, Mr. Byon refused to say any more. Sort of. Anyway, the Apex Changui had been vanquished, and the time to retake the Tiger Palace was now. But didn't the Yongam order Tiger Slayer to disband? Captain Tesu gathered the troops in Bambawi Valley and said, "Although the Tiger attacks continue to ravage the land, we must obey the orders of our superiors and disband. But I know you've heard the rumblings from in front of the office, the daring voices of the people shouting at the warden of Donghae, the voices of those who are willing to take the food off their family's table and give it to us, so we can stand against the Tiger attacks. The Tiger Slayers were special forces. Still are, by the way, unit that operates independently of the king orders. Captain Teso declared that, with that right, he will not turn a blind eye to the needs of the people. Tiger Slayers, with me, and so we begin the hunt of the Tiger King Sangoon, starting now."
If I say what he said, he disbanded them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like how I explained previously.
Yeah.
Chapter 7, Recapturing the Tiger Palace. The Traveler and the Tebek troops arrived at Tiger Palace, but defeating the Changui and the Tigers. After defeating the Changui and the Tigers, using the last star of twilight that Ahong brought from Mount Ashi, he called upon Sangoon, but taking on Sangoon was no easy task. Just as Teso was about to fall to Sangoon's ferocious attacks, his father proclaimed, after we got beaten like goddamn shit, "Not him, my one and only son. If it would silence your sorrowful heart, unleash your rage on me." Old man Mansu sacrificed himself to save his one and only son, Tesu, and the Traveler. Dolce and the remaining Tebek troops made it out safely. Only after Mr. Bion had seen people being killed with his own eyes did he open his mouth. After a serious amount of threats, by the way. The orders were from none other than Lee Dok-su, the Yongam of the East, and Jang Ik-sun, the Hyungam of Dalbol. Teso wanted to throw them to the tigers, but first he had to prepare a tiger victim funeral rite so that his father wouldn't turn into a Changi. Then, old Lady Birigondok turned up at their base to stop the ritual, saying that the old man Mansu was alive. This sparked an argument between Ahong and Teso about what to do first. Ahong said that to stop the tiger attacks, all they needed to do was send Sangoon's cub back to the Tiger Palace, while Teso said that taking Sangoon down while he was weak would stop the tiger attacks and also console the families of the victims. Chapter 8, The Death Blow Bullet. Sangoon was a mystical creature born from the decree of Ashi, and the Traveler decided to oppose the divine decree. And this is the first option. When the ashes of the fallen twilight stardust scorch with the souls tormented by tiger attacks, you shall have the power to destroy the decree of Ashi. According to Ahong, all Tebek tigers are born with a flower seed. And where the tiger dies, a tiger flower blooms and creates nectar. This flower seed is known as the Star of Tebek. The tigers of Tebek, they are born from the Star of Twilight and die as the Star of Tebek. The Traveler gathered honey from these seeds to use at the tiger victim funeral. A ritual produces a tiger's bane gem that is hard as steel. This gem was taken to Bokdari of Yu Pass to make into a death blow bullet for Sangoon. There, the Traveler heard yet another suspicious story. Apparently, the Yongam of the East had asked for a hammer that could crush what remained of the Tiger Palace. The Traveler and Tebek troops returned to Tiger Palace and succeeded in ending Sangoon's life with a death blow bullet. And in order to stop the tiger attacks, the eldest sons of each family that had fallen victim were told by old lady Birigondok to gnaw on his still beating heart. And this is the first ending. By the way, anyway, he doesn't die even in the canon, because like we have him in the Black Shrine, but okay. Chapter 10, Little Sangoon. There's also a version of this story where the traveler returns Sangoon's cup to him. They interrogated Mr. Bion and found out where the cup was smuggled off. Dosa and the traveler left to Dalle Pier, where the cup was last seen. There they ran into a familiar face, Dokkaebi Princess, the daughter of the king of Dokkaebi, Duoxini. She was already there, berating the smugglers. The forest Kebi told me that a Pugmul troop passed by Sopmol. The Pugmul troop were told to move Little Sangoon from Nampo all the way here to Dalle Pier. After hearing that from Forest Kebi, she headed here, find the smugglers about to sell Little Sangoon to a foreign ship. The traveler found evidence of the smugglers trying to cover their tracks.
By fishing for it.
It was planned for Little Sangoon to be sold to Shakaru, and with the help of the Dokkaebi Princess, they get the smugglers to confess. It turned out the Little Sangoon was on a stone island in Bari Forest, where the Songakshi used to be. The traveler and Dosa stayed swathed of servile wraiths, actually you can just pass them, and arrived at Stone Island. Though they didn't see anything, they heard small cries coming from the well. They opened the lid to find Little Sangoon. The traveler and Dosa returned the cab to Sangoon, quelling his rage, and the cycle of tiger attacks finally came to an end. If you want to completely see the whole story of the smuggling, you need to get the bad ending for the Apex Changui and the good ending of Sangoon, because in the bad ending of Apex Changui, you talk to Patricio, who is going to tell you that he participated in auction. He wanted to buy Little Sangoon to give Naru, it's called Tuvala, a sibling, a companion.
I guess we don't know. We just want to be with Tuvala. Not sure if child, sibling, or father. Like
yeah, basically he wanted a companion for Tuvala because Tuvala is the black leopard of Patricio.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But apparently he lost the auction.
Yeah.
Against Shagaru. In fact, how do you get the Little Sangoon knowledge? You have to complete the bad ending of Sangoon, where you do not save Little Sangoon, and then you have to go to Shakaru, and you are going to find Little Sangoon living as a pet with Shakaru.
Yeah. Ain't that a bitch?
And many are convinced that actually you have to do the good ending, because with the good ending you have Little Sangoon and Sangoon that later on you can find in this position. But the issue is that, as you can see, you cannot interact with Little Sangoon, because the Little Sangoon you have to interact with is actually the one with Shakaru, and I guess because technically in their mind the main story was supposed to actually have Shakaru to win and steal Little Sangoon.
Yeah, and I'd like to remind you all that there was an event with all the rewards. I wanted to get you all, give you all the special rewards by completing all of the knowledge from the main story quest line of Land of the Morning Light, and I didn't get it because of this stupid fucking thing. I thought it was bugged, and
in my opinion, it should be considered a bug, because in any case, you should, no matter what crossroad you pick, you have a way to find Little Sangoon, because in one ending Little Sangoon it is with Sangoon, and in the other ending is with Shakaru. So in my opinion, you should be able to get the knowledge from both Little Sangoon here and Little Sangoon in Shakaru. But since apparently the canon ending was the one where Little Sangoon was with Shakaru, they didn't add it for the alternative ending the knowledge to little Sangoon as well. I would consider this a bug or an error anyway.
Yes, it was an error. It's an error to even give us choices in the first place if there's a canon thingy. Because it doesn't make sense, because our choices technically should impact the things we'd get in Land of the Morning Light Part 2, but I don't think they will. And again, like the issue of giving adventurous choices is that according to every choice, then you're supposed to make different quest lines. Otherwise, it's kind of like that The Walking Dead thingy where people think you have choices, but actually it's a scripted thingy. Like, it's the same thing, guys. Like, if you want to give us choices from the beginning, do so, but know that there's a risk into giving the adventurous choices in the stories of the thingies. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever it is. See you all next time within... Oh, look, we have a new tale that unlocked. Ain't that a bitch, eh? It keeps fucking unlocking this thing. That's what we can never fucking finish this fucking region. It just keeps coming with more. Alright, cheers, guys. Cheers.
Bye!